Well, I'm here 11:30. I was going to get on a little bit earlier, but I saw our friend, Mr. Cool Guy, Mr. Clinton Millsap, online, and I thought, oh my gosh, I was watching him do his robot, and it was so cool. So I think he's going to join us, and I'm going to see if he'll. Uh, I hope he comes on here. Well, look, we're going to start drawing. We're going to do this. What do you guys think? Oh, I had to sneeze. Do you want to do Humpty Dumpty's butt, or do you want to do the doorway of opportunity? Which one? Humpty Dumpty's butt, doorway of opportunity. Humpty Dumpty's butt, doorway of opportunity. Okay, send me. Yes, I know. I just said that. Can you believe it? I'll get my plugs in. Clinton, there he is. Remember, you guys support my nonprofit. So it's our nonprofit, all of ours, inspiring, educating, and promoting visual arts for kids around the world. Thank you guys for supporting that. Go online and click a monthly support, okay? Clinton, I'm going to pull you on. Clinton, where are you? Clinton, come on, split screen with me, and let's do this drawing. I'm stuffed up, but I want to do a. Clinton, come on with me, would you? Let's see if he will. He was just on. He did an hour and a half live. Well, it's good to know, Clinton, that you can go an hour and 16 minutes. I didn't know you could go that long. But Clinton, I'm going to do apparently. What are we going to do? Which one? Did you tell me yet? Oh, Hobbit door. Okay, let's do the Hobbit door. And Clinton, you going to come on? I'm going to send you a request ad. Here you come, and we'll do it together. So Clinton will be over on this side, and I'll be over on this side. What do you think? Does that sound fun? Come on there, Mister. There you are. Cool. Right,
Hey,
you want to draw with me?
sure. What do you want to
Okay.
draw?
Yeah, we're gonna do this right here. See that? We're gonna draw that. So seriously, I want that robot. Can you show the guys the robot you just did? I love that
Oh,
story. The Iron Giant. Oh, is
yeah.
it
Hold
on
on.
your is it paper or on your computer?
Yeah, it's on paper. Hold on. I gotta.
Oh, you have to switch your camera around.
Yeah, I'm on my iPad, so I was gonna
Ooh.
watch you.
Oh, just draw with. Well, you are still. You got to draw with me. Isn't that cool robot, you guys? I love that. My Mario's sleeping. I'm freaking out in my room. That's cats are all freaking out. Wait, here, Clinton, look. Ooh, whoa,
Ooh.
that's amazing. Now, didn't you show Jesse's piece? And his is phenomenal too. I want both of them. Okay, I know
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
know.
greedy. Give
Yeah,
me, give
Jess.
me, give me,
Yeah,
give
Jesse
me,
did
give me.
great.
I want. Remember, what was that movie?
Maybe Jesse will
Uh,
send you his. Maybe he will send you his.
where is he at? Is he in Texas? I can go and just park in front of his house.
He's in Ohio. He's a Columbus guy.
Oh, he's safely away from my. Oh, please, please. All right, let's draw, guys. Isn't that a wonderful Iron Giant? All right, you guys, let's do it.
Okay.
Looks like. Oops, wait, I got to catch up. Video's blurry. Oh shoot, did I not? Hold on, you guys. I've got to. I've got to make sure my video is on. Hold on, guys. I got to make sure my internet's on, so I have to remember how to do it when it's on live. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. Can you see me clearly, Clinton? Can you see that clear? Or is the video choppy?
No, I can't see anything.
All right.
I can see mini you.
Well, that's. But is it? Am I clear? Is it clear or is it choppy?
It's choppy.
Well, shoot. 1 second here. I got to figure out how to turn my. Oh, I see it. I got it. Better? Can you hear me now? Okay, guys, can you hear me now? Hello? Well, I can't hear you now. Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, I know what happened. I lost Clinton. Let me bring Clinton back on. Sorry, guys. This is the joy of live. Hey, what day is it for us now? Hey, Clinton. Now, Gregory Audio 5. What's video? Is video clear enough for you guys?
All right.
Is video better? Okay, here we go. Day 58. Let's get going. We're gonna find the closest image in this book for the doorway, and I'm gonna use. This was Dirk's declaration. There it is, right here. We're gonna go to page 84, and I'm gonna show you page 84 real quick. Clinton, can you hear me?
Yeah. What are we drawing?
Okay, well, I'm just showing him a little one-point perspective. And so what we're going to do is we're going to see this angle right here. This is a kind of a steep angle of direction north, west, and northeast. We're going to use the box. So really quick, on your piece of paper, let's do the 90. Let's do the 90, but yeah, let's just go ahead and draw 90. I'm kind of I should have, usually I draw this ahead of time, but over here on the right, draw the box real quick. 2 dots, put your finger in the middle, put a dot above and below and draw a foreshortened square. So we're going to practice the drawing direction compass, okay? Which is so important in this one, okay? So put 90 right in the middle, and then we'll do a box here, middle line's longer, go uphill, and then this is direction northeast, okay? And this is direction northwest, right? Okay, so then shade the side opposite the light. We're going to say the light's coming from the right side. Okay, now, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this box and we're going to practice putting it in the doorway. So we know this is 90 days. This is 90 drawings, our title, right? And this is day, I think Gregory said it was 58 from me. Greg, are you in Ireland? You should see Gregory's Facebook page. He has the most interesting drawings. And Gregory, you look like a Bavarian famous artist. Gregory, he from his text and stuff, I thought he was like a young whippersnapper. He's really edgy, and he looks on the. Now I'm getting dangerous ground here because Gregory, Quebec. Gregory, I thought you were about in your late 20s, and I think you're about 46, right? Your text are that of a young little edgy whippersnapper. So I'm going to call you Gregory the whippersnapper from Quebec. How's that for befriending my students, Clinton?
Well, that's a good job. That's
Put your finger. Hey, we got to get Gregory to come down from Quebec. He'll be our first international artist for our do it again, 2 dots in the middle. We'll draw the box. Now, the reason I'm doing this is to show you some examples. So we're going to take what we learned here. Excuse me for the sniffling. Now, it's important to keep those close together. Now, look at Clinton's. Clinton has his more open, so that's fine. It's a higher perspective, his point of view. Mine is across the room. His is standing over on steps. He's on a step ladder looking down. Oh, Clint, you don't have to fix it, you nut. Hey, we have Jack Moore on. Hey, Jack, how are you? I cannot believe you're up here at midnight. He's in Houston. Jack, you need to go and draw spaceships tomorrow at NASA. Now, right here, we're going to put a door here. We're practicing the doorway. This is what we're going to do tonight. We're going to draw that, right? Now, Clint, you what lead do you have? You can't see your drawings. It's too light.
Oh, I have HB. I'm on gray paper.
Okay, use a Sharpie. Or yeah, draw with a Sharpie. I'm joking. Do whatever makes you comfortable. We can't see. We can't see what you're doing. That's the thing. Uh, yeah.
Should I
No,
switch to should I switch to white paper?
no. Just use now. Just do the light line, then Sharpie it. You do ink. How's that?
Okay.
Or black paper. Now look at you guys right here. See this? Do the thickness right here. That's the whole point. The whole point of this exercise is that line right there, following that. Does that make sense, Clinton?
Yep.
This line right here in direction north, west. Jack Moore's on, by the way. How's it going, man? Oh, you're on your way back from Austin. Oh, and your wife's driving the car, and you're watching it on your iPhone. Hello, wifey. I hope you guys now see. We're going to do that, but we're going to change it and add texture. We're going to add wood grain to the door and a stone. That fun little Hobbit door.
Nice.
I'm at 57. Everybody's saying hi to Jack. All right, so let's do it. Let's use this guideline here. That line here. Excuse me for my sniffles. I'm going to do a guideline down here because then we're going to draw this door, right? And I'm going to make a Hobbit door. So I'm going to do a vertical line. And this is going to be a little fat door. Okay. And vertical, see, it's vertical. Line up with the side of your paper. I pulled over at a pit stop getting gas. Well, don't watch and drive. Be safe. We need you on more specials. How's that for tying it back? Turn it back to me and my needs.
Whatever Mark needs, Mark gets.
See, that's what happens when you mature.
Mark needs free artwork from the world because he taught the world to draw, so he gets all of it for free.
That's good. That's not asking too much.
All those 10-year-olds that are 40 owe him artwork.
Hey, I agree. Hey, Clinton,
I'm trying to help you.
I know, Clinton.
Yeah.
Tell me about my house.
Well, your house out in the woods, your giant empty house out in the woods.
Oh, that sounds terrible. No,
with a little bell tower,
Yeah,
over the trees.
I do have a ship's bell out in front. That's funny. Okay, so we're blocking the scent. Clinton, that was a little thing saying, Mark has so much art on all the walls.
Oh, that too. You know what? You walk in and it's like a living Comic-Con. He has got everyone's art that he gets at cons. Everyone that he says, I want that. He hangs it. It is.
Yeah, I frame it. I treasure it.
It is framed. It is in every room. There is not a room that doesn't have it.
It's all coming down. Now, this is interesting, Clinton, because I know that for this the vanishing point's here, but that's not the vanishing point for here. So we're using different vanishing points, and I don't know I don't think that's called multiple vanishing points. I just think it's alignment for the stones. Is that?
So what we got in the middle here is you're going to start with what's called the keystone. So you move from the keystone and then you move out from it, and it's not going to be relative to your perspective. It's
but it has its own perspective.
Yes, exactly. So it starts from here. So you're coming out. That's not a vanishing point. That's just the arch. That's just the arch perspective.
Okay, so then go ahead and draw every stone. That's the important part. Go ahead and have fun and wedge every stone in there. And then I love the space between. And are you gonna?
Hey, Mark, I'm gonna ink it.
Ink and color it. You gonna color it? That's gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna ink it. While you're doing that,
I'm gonna put a little thickness. Now look, and I'm gonna keep these. But I'm gonna go in right here. See, I'm gonna turn that angle. I'm gonna look at here's our source. I want to put the stones, and then I want to put a doorknob and wood. Okay, so. I know that the thickness is going to go uphill. All right, you guys with me? Give me a happy face star. Give me hearts. Give me some kind of response. You guys with me? You know what? Clinton, Jack, we've been talking with each other and ignoring all of our fine students. Sorry, guys. See, that's what we're comfortable. We're all comfortable with you. We're so comfortable that you guys could just sit there and draw with us. Isn't that wonderful? That's what happens after 50. Someone said 57 days. So what is it?
57?
Is it 57 or 58? Now here, this is tricky. See the angle right here, guys? Oh, look at, we're getting lots of happy faces now because once again, I was being needy. I want to draw the great one. I am old. Do I qualify? Scott Faulkner. I'm looking at your picture. We must be same age. Looks like you're 55 also. Are you 55? Okay, here. Now my door is a little bit smaller. I'm not going to have much room for the texture, but that's all right. I'm going to draw the doorknob. That's what's important. I'm going to put a doorknob about right here. The doorknob, and then it's going to line up. But no, there's a problem with putting the doorknob right there. I don't like congruency. I don't want to have this line lined up with the doorknob. That bothers me. So, but I don't think I have a choice. That's about the only place I can put the doorknob. So I'm going to work with that. I'm going to work with that congruent line. I think it works okay. What do you think, Clinton?
I think it looks groovy.
Groovy.
And I didn't know that. I didn't know you were going to have a doorknob there because I already inked mine.
Yours can be a pupil detector. You know, one of those. Actually, no. You know what? I don't. I think. Yeah. No. I think. Am I gonna? I don't think I'll see the stones. I think the door will be blocking the stone, won't it? But doesn't the door come over the stone? So I won't see the back texture of the stone, right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the door will come shut over it, and then we'll see these verticals. Okay, now here's the fun part, you guys. On these verticals, you draw the verticals. Same thing here. And then I'm going to put a little shadow on this down here on the side of the doorknob. And then the bumpy. Now we're going to put some 31 plus 26. Okay, so it's 57. So that's right. Okay. Oh, you're looking at the date. You actually did it mathematically. Good job. Good job, Tammy Donahue Face. Once again, put your state, put your country, your city, state, or country where you're at, please. And so this is really neat when people watch it, when I repost this onto. I have to say that you have the noisiest pen caps in the world.
They are so they scrape and make so much noise.
Oh, it's great. I'm so used to having silence in my ears in the lessons, and I'm just hearing all this banging and clicking. It's wonderful. It's high action art.
Well, you know what? Tell everybody how much time you gave me before you let me know I was going to go on with you. I think it was.
Like 6 seconds. You didn't even know. I called you right after. See, Clinton went live for an hour and a half before this, and I caught the last 20 minutes. He did the Iron Giant. He was giving one of his students a live tutorials. Apparently what was going on was what was happening.
Yeah, it was a buddy of mine from college who is a big time artist at a big art firm, but he has been plugged into his computer for so long that he hasn't been actually using analog materials, the real world out there, and so he's trying to get plugged back in to drawing on paper.
I don't like this. I'm just gonna make this a big. That's cool. I was listening the whole time, but I was trying to figure this problem out. You see, guys, look it. This board's too big. See, this is too big. This is small. It's okay. I started to fight it, and it didn't look very good at all. So I just went with it. I said, you know what? I'm going to be at peace with that being a big. Hey, a Hobbit built it, right? So you can give him some grace. So Mario has a new client for his cleaning business. I'm going to put pictures. The Pentecostal Church of the Woodlands. I know the preacher there is a totally cool friend of mine. Boy, talking about dynamic preacher. Wow. So he invited Mar to go to teach his or to clean his church. It was really cool. So I got to sit all afternoon in a Pentecostal, a real uh, Pentecostal. Now this is a church used to be a country rock star's estate, and these guys got it. And this is gorgeous, beautiful, like Southern Belle Mansion. All this just balconies and staircases, and so I was up in one of these offices. It's a administrative office now, but I was just sitting up there doing all my email. Mara was downstairs mopping all the marble floors. Pretty cool day. Pretty cool day. So I'm going to give a shout out to Pastor Tim and the Pentecostal Church of the Woodlands. Thank you for your hospitality and your generosity. And he gave Mario's first paycheck, a real check from the church for his cleaning.
That's an awesome feeling.
I know. I started crying.
First check.
Mario looked over at me and goes, "Dad." Oh
now he can take you to Indian buffet.
I know. Every time something like that happens, they start like, well, I go, "I'm sorry, son. I'm going through the change." He goes, "Dad, you've been crying my whole life." I know. I'm proud of you. I love you. Here, shade down here. Well, you know how that is, Clinton. You've got three kids.
4 kids, yeah.
4 kids. Okay, look, I'm having fun with the detail.
Me too. I'm just going to town. Like I went
Oh,
right in.
Oh, I love that. Can you zoom your camera closer? You can't. It's on a ladder, huh?
Yeah, it's on the diving board.
But if you do this to the screen, you can zoom it in. Did you know that?
Yeah, but it won't let me when we're split screening.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, look at that.
That's where I'm at so far.
Okay, dude.
I had to move my door handle over because I inked it before I knew you were doing that.
Oh, it's all right. Look at you, be Mr. Adaptable. See that you work with it. Okay, I'm using my finger to blend a little bit now. I think on the wall, you know what we could do, you guys? We could put some bricks. How crazy you want to get? We can do bricks. I'm going to do some bricks.
I'm down for some bricks.
Okay, so I'm putting bricks here now. It's all about texture. See? It's all about texture. And you offset the bricks, but see, my verticals are off a little bit. You got to be vertical. I'm sorry about the sniffles. Is that coming across pretty loud, my sniffling?
No, it's nothing.
Okay. But do you like the bricks, or is that too much?
No, I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Hey, what's the name of that one lady? I think she's in France. She does on Instagram, all the pen and inks. She's pinned the big wall, the big ships, all the ships on the wall. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm. What's your vanishing point for the bricks?
I just went up. I started large, and so it was way over. It's like way over here. It's way off the paper.
Yeah, right. It's like way over there, right?
So see, I just was larger. These are larger. Look at, see how these are getting smaller over here. So I just did freehand without any real vanishing point, but it just makes it look kind of hobbity. It's very hobbity. But this lady on Instagram, it's hard for me to go on Instagram because I get sucked into all the art. I push like and all these pen and ink and pencil illustrators around the world, and you can spend hours just thumbing through their pictures. It's incredible. So I'm going to come over here. Keep your verticals vertical, guys. And see, everything gets smaller as it moves away. The bricks get smaller. Ooh, I love your stones. I love that. I'm going to put some little stones. That's a good idea, dude. Little necks like that. You like that, Clinton? Look.
Yeah.
Look, I'm needing feedback. Do you love it? Is it good? Do you like my little necks?
Your little necks are working. I'm just trying to keep up with you because you're
You know
You're
what's
you're in front of me.
you know what's see now grouping too. Grouping's important. See how you're doing it. Clinton's doing naturally. He just does. Some groups are just one, and most of the grouping that you do are like one, three, or five for me, anyways. Right? I do one maybe, or I very rarely do two. Excuse me. You know what's crazy? I'm allergic to cats, and we have two cats.
Yeah, that's not very good.
Not very. You're about to say not very smart. I
I,
knew.
well,
I know.
I
But
I'm
you
trying to
pulled
keep it.
back. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to be
Geez. You
Turbo
know that
G.
was yeah. That's right.
I'm in the
That's
Turbo
not
G
very. Yeah,
universe
yeah,
now,
yeah, yeah. Two turbo Mark world.
and so I don't want to. I want to say adult beverage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right. Adult beverage.
I want to say not smart. I want to say goofball.
That's
Goofball. That's another
right.
one, right?
Good, good. All right. Here, I'm putting texture in the floor. Finger. I'm going to use my finger to tone it in a little bit. All right. You know what? Let's go crazy. Let's do cobblestones, dude. All right. I'm going to do cobblestones. I'm going to go cobblestones. How much do I want to do? I think I'll start from about here. I'll do a row of cobblestones. Okay. Do you see my cobblestones? I have comments in the way I can't. Oh, I can move them. Okay, there we go. I couldn't. I,
Technology.
I couldn't see my cobblestones. Do you like my cobblestones?
I think they're working
Oh,
really
they
well.
look. It looks like a bunch of people in a movie theater look on stage, doesn't it?
Are you making the little? Oh, you're making the little road, aren't you? You're really feeling it tonight. You're making the scene. You're.
I was about to just do a 5 minute one to go to bed, but I saw you doing a robot, so I got challenged. No, actually, I
Oh, is
got
that what
very
that is? Is
no,
that our?
I got inspired. I was like, that is so cool. And then I laughed out loud, and then I heckled you, and uh, I think we just found a new way to do these. Let these to make it to 90 is just to hang out with another great artist. No, so I put myself in the lump. Another great art, right?
Well, you didn't say which one of us was great though. So
Well, you're awesome. I'm very entertaining. So thank gosh I have that.
I'm
My
trying not
chat.
to talk too much because I'm in
Yeah,
your
yeah,
headset.
yeah. You're in. Ah, oh, that's funny. Uh, oh, you just my. Wow, Clinton, that's wonderful. I looked over, took a look over your side, and it's like, wow, I gotta pick up my game. So during the production of the television series, uh, they always put these earpieces in my ear, right? Which most people can function. I just cannot deal with it, and I'm
Squirrel.
not. I know So my producer Robert Newstead, who and my director Doug DeVore would give me subtle suggestions on things to say or do, and I could not deal with it. I was always taking my earbud out because it just drove me nuts. Or I'd respond to them on air live. I'd be drawing, and they would say, hey, be sure to say marshmallows were founded in 1794 in the city in Germany, and I say, oh, okay, yeah, that's right, and no one knows what in the world it's like I'm talking to the spirit world. If you watch Imagination Station, and anytime I do. It sounds like I'm kind of freaking out because I do it every show. Every show, there's a couple points where I respond to the producer when what he's saying in my ear, and so then they tried using cue cards down on the floor, and that didn't work. So then they started taping notes like this is notes right here. This is like I have these notes, Clinton, all around me now.
Yeah.
I have like a whole wall of these notes. See, they're folded up tents, and I put them up. Look at block Mario. I've got I've got to block Mario's phone for the duration because he'll call me just to see if he can open the ice cream. And
Yeah. While you're on. Yeah.
yeah, I have to turn the Wi-Fi on, do not disturb, and I then look at the important one. speak and complete sentence. And I misspelled sentences.
Did you put the Wi-Fi on?
Yes, well, I
Tune in?
didn't until Lupla said that, reminded me, or was that Gregory? They all jumped in. Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi. Thank you, team. Do we have anybody still on there, or do we lose everybody? Hey, we still have people.
13 of
Oh,
them.
well, you know what I found? I think we have. When I disconnect, it's like 68. It says
Yeah.
13, but it's. I don't know what that really means. That number. I don't put a lot of stock in it anymore. Both of you are in my head. Oh, in her headset. Funny,
Oh, that's funny.
funny. Okay, I'm having fun with these cobblestones, dude. The dwarves will get go fight win. I,
I think it's good for people watching to see
can you move
two.
yours up in the camera there, Clinton? To
Yes.
move it to your left. There.
Here we go.
That's
I
awesome.
I think it's good for people to see two people working at the same time on the same issue and how different the same thing can be. Just different approaches to doing the same thing. It's pretty
Dif-
interesting.
different styles.
Yeah, totally.
You're taking the same idea, but we're using our different personalities. And you two, you guys out there, you will develop your own style. Over time, just enjoy the process. Don't be in a hurry. I think I find that's the biggest challenge with the older students, the adults, is they're in such a hurry to achieve it. And with the process, this is what I'm channeling my father here. My father took 20 years to create the front yard of our house that I grew up in. 20 years after, of course, all the kids were gone, right? So emptiness. And he created this beautiful uh, desert rock motif, New Mexico, and they're in Carlsbad, California. And this house has been featured in uh, uh, Homes and Gardens and in the San Diego Magazine and well, and at least 4 or 5 public. In fact, it's on the tour route. The clubs, the garden clubs. They stop at his house, uh, him and Mom's house, to look at their yard and his sculpture. He does rock sculptures, just beautiful. Carlsbad, California. Can't wait. I'm going to be seeing him next week. I'm going to be. You know what? I'm going to go live from his house. I'm going to go live from their house, and with Clint, it's really weird because this is the first year my mom passed away a year ago,
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
so oh yeah, we all miss her so much. She was such a force. She was such a powerful force that. But God, we were lucky to have her for 90 years, right? So, uh, but I'm going, so even in on my phone, it still says mom and dad. It doesn't say, I
Right.
still, and then and when I talk about their house, it's still mom and dad's house, right? So I guess it'll always be that in my heart, right? So, but I'm gonna go back there, and I got to show you, he did all this for mom. That it was like his my mom would always leave him little love cards all over on the cabinets and in the refrigerator and drawers. And he built her stuff. He did the yard, and he built this beautiful fireplace for her to sit in front of. I mean, it was just for him. Love was a verb, a verb of creativity, of building and showing. Pretty powerful life lessons there.
It all takes
So
time.
okay, so I'm going to use look what I'm doing. I'm going to just the bottom left side of each brick, you guys. Bottom left side of each brick. Okay, so look at, Clinton, that is so awesome. I want that now too, right? Totally. I just know, I know no limit. I'm trying to teach my son, trying to teach him, boundaries and limits. I'm like, I want that, and I want that, and I want that. Okay, now here's something really fun. Go through and try to just do the left side of every cobblestone. Right? I don't have my my teeny tiny. I got to match. Oh, look at here. I'm going small, you guys. I'm going micro. Look at that one. See, I'm going to go small.
Oh.
So now for this one, I've got to dip it. See, I got to dip it, and then you come in, and it's just too small. I just can't do it. I got to use the big heavy club. Now what I'll do, see, I'll go up here and I'll dip it here, and then I'll come back down and I'll touch it again. Okay. Like anybody's looking at mine. This like
What?
Okay, this reminds me. Like I get on the bus at the Comic-Con, and I get on the bus, and it's all the celebrities, right, are getting the shuttle from the hotel over to the Comic-Con, and I get on and I see the star of the teenage Batman guy. I see Teen Wolf. I see the Aquaman guy, right, the famous Aquaman guy. I see Sabrina, and the cast is Sabrina. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I watched it. It was
so. There was, and then they were so sweet. They were so funny. But I get on, and I just go, "Oh man, I thought I was famous. This is
nope."
And I said, and then I said it out loud. I said, if this bus goes down, no one is even gonna know I was on the bus. I mean, I definitely don't stand a chance. And they thought I was so, that or they were just humoring me. And then that Superman guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he was just ridiculously handsome. I looked at him and I go, dude, it's not even funny. That's so wrong. That's just totally. You're just too handsome. That's just it's lame. He laughed. He thought it was very funny. It's just that. I mean, how do you function? Okay, here, do this. He was very graceful. He thought he was very funny, and actually shook my hand. And who are you? He said, "Isn't that funny?" He goes, "And who are you?" And I go, "Oh, yeah, that's a perfect response from handsome Superman." And why are you on this bus?
That's a cool feeling.
I was waiting for Sabrina to call security. The lady who does Buffy the Vampire. I met her, and she was so nice. She did a video for Mario.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and what you're not supposed to do is, someone said to sharpen your stuff, use sandpaper. That's a good idea. You can. I prefer it to be all just lumpy and like that. But you'd go for it. You could definitely use sandpaper to fill it. Absolutely. But Buffy the Vampire lady was so sweet, so nice. They had a little video from Mario. I started crying, of course.
Oh, really? I'm surprised.
I know. I'm such an emotional brick, All right. Well, what do you think? I think I have to keep just doing stuff just because I'm fascinated with what you're doing.
Well, that's okay. Well, that's okay.
I'm just you keep going. I'll shade my. You know what? I'm gonna put texture on my 90. I'm gonna put little rocks, little stones.
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to add this colored pencil to force that little cast shadow underneath there. So I'm using this colored pencil to kind of add like a light glow where it kind of looks like it's back in the shadow a little bit. Trying to force that perspective a little bit.
I just have to say something really, really quick. Elizabeth Rodriguez, hello. I'm glad you're watching. I know you have a crush on me. I love you. Okay, that's all I had to say. She's a fellow teacher, and your boyfriend's really cool, and he's really nice. He's awesome. She's such a talented teacher. And I get heckled them both at art teacher conferences. It's really cool. We always argue who gets to dance with Elizabeth. He wins.
How many of those teacher conferences have you done? I mean, you must get invited to so many of them. Like,
I love them. I really do. I like speaking at them. I was invited as a speaker a lot more in right after when I was a lot younger, in my 20s and 30s, because from the TV series. It's kind of ironic because now I hope my talks are much more interesting because I've had 40 years of life, 40 years in the classroom and seeing the results of what works and what doesn't work. But it's just, that's just the way the game goes, right? When you're on the air on PBS, people want to hear it. But I do. I've been to many, many, many conferences. I enjoy them. I've been to in 3 years. I've been to over 100, like 120 Comic Cons. I think I'm reaching my Comic Con fill.
Yeah. How
I
how
think I
many
think
how
I
many
think
is
I,
that?
I think I've done it and I've experienced it, and I think I'm going to limit it to maybe 6 Comic Cons a year. I was doing oh my goodness, 25, 30 a year, and I've done over 100. So I guess there was some years I did 50, which is almost every weekend.
Yeah. Well, every time I call you or talk to you, you're on an airplane in an airport, about to go, just got back, picking up Mario, getting picked up, riding in a car,
Yeah,
at a
there you
Comic
go.
Con. I mean, it's just like this.
Well, it's I always thought that at my age I would be slowing down. I thought I would be kind of chilling. But it's just the opposite. It's I love it. I still love it. I love it. Love the travel. I love international travel really, really a lot. And that's
Yeah, and you know what? Instead of us doing a class together here in Houston, let's do one in London.
I was about to say Venice.
I love that. I love Venice. Venice would be awesome.
Vienna was awesome. Vienna was cool. I even I can't think of a city that wasn't cool. I mean, they're also different. I mean, Birmingham was kind of like Birmingham was kind of like visiting Columbus, Ohio. Okay, it was just a very normal city of uh, normal cool people. Just I mean, it wasn't. It was like it was very relaxing because you go to Vienna and every turn you make is something that's 800 years old. And oh my gosh, and you feel like the pressure. You got to take pictures and go around and run around and see everything.
Yeah,
So
the first time I saw Venice, I thought I saw it through a video camera because I was like, oh, I had to video everything. And then later on, I got a chance to go back about a week later, and I didn't take a single video or anything like that. I just enjoyed it and saw it with my own eyes. There was just so much to see. And that robot, the guy who drew the robot earlier, he's from Columbus. I went to art school with him up at Columbus College of Art and Design in Columbus, Ohio.
you're a Buckeye.
No, I'm not a Buckeye. I went to the Columbus College of Art and Design, which is like right behind the art museum. Right behind the art museum. Hey, so did you see what I did to mine? I
Oh, look
added
at
a.
Elizabeth. She's admitting her deep love for me.
Oh, that was sweet of her. She's letting it all go.
Yeah, let it go. Let it
It's
go.
so cathartic. Just
I
let it all
know.
out. Just let it out.
Okay. Now I'm gonna do a little texture on these. Uh, I sure like what you did there with the leaves on top and the yellow.
Yeah, I'm just thanks. I'm just gonna try to get a little. Are my pencils making like so much noise in your ear?
I Now I'm used to it. Now when it's not making noise, I get freaked out.
I think you're more relaxed. You're not as rushed when you go on late. You know that? When you go on earlier, you're like
Well, it's because I'm ready to crawl into bed. I'm so tired. And usually, well, at night, I just want to, I have to do it because I don't want to disappoint you guys. And I want to have this number click all the way to 90. Now, Clinton is the reason I'm doing 90. He did a one man show of 90 pieces that he created. in 90 days. And you kind of did it by accident, didn't you, Clinton?
Yeah, well, it started off as I just wanted. I'm a photorealist, but I just didn't have time to do photorealism, and I was whining and complaining and whining to my wife, and then she said, "Well, if you don't have to do photorealism every time. Just what can you do daily?" And I said, "Well, I can do some daily drawings." And then I did. I sat down and I did like an hour drawing, and the next day I did a 2-hour drawing, and next thing you know, it's like 2 weeks later. And I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do 1 year of drawing, and then I kind of got to 90 days, and
It's
life
hard,
happened,
isn't it? It's
and
hard.
it's tough. I mean,
I'm at 60, and I just keep on thinking this will be it. This is about as far as I can push it. And then I think of you guys, right? Here, I'm waiting. Here, I'm going to go back to the comments. Okay, I might. There he goes. Okay.
oh, I just saw your texture on the 90. That's awesome.
What What did I do?
I just looked up. I hadn't looked up, and I saw your texture on the
Oh,
90.
the texture. Yeah, that's cool.
Yes.
I was gonna do like this. This would be great to have a dragon's tail coming out, but the door's open.
Oh, if I hadn't inked it, that'd have been sweet.
You know, having wouldn't that be the tail kind of looping around? They're going into like a hole, a manhole, or something. Well, I don't want to turn this off. I'm just look at you with the colors so fun.
Oh yeah, but you
Your
know what?
top.
You gotta learn to do your side. You gotta learn to put everything there first, and then you can add this onto it. I mean, you
I
gotta.
love it. I love it. Now maybe knowing you, I might be inspired to do color. I just have never. Uh, I'm almost embarrassed to admit it, but I've never. In high school, I did watercolor and airbrushing quite a bit, but I just got so focused on the pencil values and the ink, and then I got so involved in publishing that I couldn't do anything color. It was all pencil, pen, and ink. That's all I did for 30 years, and I enjoy looking at the color, and maybe I'm not saying I'm not going to get into color, but maybe just seeing that looks awfully fun, doesn't it, you guys?
I think that someone is gonna send you a full set of Copics right now in the mail. Mark Kistler, some fan is gonna send him a full set of Copic markers,
Do it instead of
so
spending the
that when he
400.
hits, so
Instead
that
of
when he
spending,
hits,
wait, I've been through so many Copic sets. I bought them myself. They're $400. Put them here. Here, that's a good segue. Wait. Oh, there it is. Instead of doing that, donate the $400 to the nonprofit so I can give a bunch of kids scholarship to summer camp.
oh yeah, that's a good idea.
The Copic markers are wonderful. They just dry out because I don't use them enough, and they're $400, $600. It's wonderful. They're so expensive.
Clinton doesn't even have a full set. It's so sad. Look,
But each one of those is like $12.
they're $6 each, $6 to $8 each.
Okay, that's me. I take everything I say, cut it in half. Everybody, seriously, we need $80,000. We need about 60,000. That's so cool. All right, well, I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you, Clinton, so much. This was really fun, and what an interesting day 57 we decided it was. And there's Jack Moore. Thank you, Jack Moore, for joining us, and thank you, everybody, and thank you, Elizabeth and Gregory and Sarge G and AJ Bridgman and Lupla and Brad and Tammy Don Lewis Pace and Anna C and Scott Faulkner and Steve and Randy and Aaliyah and Christina and Carol. I'm just saying, everybody. Randy, he says I sound tired. I am tired. It's midnight. Of course I'm tired. Randy is my friend from Milwaukee. Well, thank you guys. Christine, I'm going to say hi to everybody. Karen Wall. Thank you, Karen. There's Scott Faulkner. There's Brian Hurt. We have a lot more than 16 people, dude. Christine Baldwin Bell. Hello. Thank you for drawing. Martin Jones. Tashin Torch. We have a lot of different countries represented. Kevin LaRose. Bradley. Scott Faulkner. Josh Schmooch. Josh, what a cool name. His name, get Clinton, his name is Josh Schmooch.
Schmooch.
Smoocha. I'm gonna smooch my wife. Debbie. Debbie, hello. Debbie, Robert. Okay, now this, Robert, your name wins the prize. When I looked up, I thought it said Robert Justbaugh, but it's Robert. Get ready for this. Your teachers in elementary school and junior high school were just struggling. Robert Juzapavikas.
Oof, that's brutal.
That's so cool. I'd like to buy your name. If adverbs were allowed in Scrabble, you'd win, Robert. Robert, am I saying it right, Robert? Are you still on? Robert Juzapavicha.
Ooh, have you been that tangency?
Jake?
Have you done a school in Russia before?
No, I want to go to Russia. Shit, my book is huge in Russia. Do you want to see my book, my Russian book?
Yeah, show it to me.
Okay, now I put myself on the spot. Oh, here it is. Got it right here. Russia. Look at that.
That's
My
so
name.
awesome.
Look at my name is Mok. Isn't that cool? Look at this.
That's pretty awesome. I don't have a book in Russian.
Well, I'm just. That's how I roll, man. Look at that. That's that 30-day book. They did a neat job. Isn't that cool? All the instructions. And then this was my first drawing for the book, and I thought it was so cool. I took a quarter and the edge of my thumb, and I traced it to show you can trace things to build from it.
Mm-hmm.
And I drew a little thing of tomatoes. All right. I think have we milked this for all it's worth?
I think we got it.
I think we got it. You did great. I don't want to stop because you're still adding to it. All right. Well, guys, there it is. That's Clinton right there. You're going, yeah, Clinton, yeah. Oh, nice. You should have a clay figure of yours, and it could be the Mark and Clinton show.
Oh, that would be great. I would love that. Now
Wait,
we just need one of your fans to
I
sculpt one.
I give you this one. You should. Yeah, hey, come on, find something. You have kids. Yeah. Okay. Now we're at midnight. Now we're going nuts. Thank you guys, everybody, for drawing with us. Remember, support the nonprofit if you want to keep us promoting and inspiring kids all over the world. Thank you for joining our 90 drawings challenge, and we will see you guys tomorrow. We love you and take care of each other. Bye, everybody.